Grumpy Cat? What are you doing, Grumpy Cat? Hang on, sit. Take your little pee-pee. You can go out. You can go out and go potty. There, he's off. He's off. Into the morning darkness. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go on, I'll open the door in a minute. Hey, Bobby. Come on outside. Go potty. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go potty, buddy. Go potty. Our morning ritual. And go potty, and we'll walk to the edge of the woods, and I'll have to go get him. Good morning. Good morning. It's let the dogs out time. Let the dogs out. It's about 6:40. Got up about 5:30. I seen an email pop up on my phone from Dad when I checked to see what time it was. And he worked till about 2 in the morning doing something for me. Got it done. And then, said he wouldn't be walking this morning, obviously. It's 2 days in a row now. But man, walking is what gets me going, gets me loosened up, gets my juices flowing, heart pumping, that blood going, that life blood. And so I made my coffee because I forgot to set it the night before. Tracy usually does that for me and sets it to go automatically. And then I just pulled up my phone, read my verse that popped up, verse for the day, pulled up Facebook. I watched this one video that popped up, and then you know how Facebook has the ticker that, after one video is done, it goes the next, and then the next, and then I sat there and I realized I found myself watching short video clips, mostly of TV shows, for about 30 or 40 minutes. I haven't done that in a long time. So, yeah, just trying to get woke up. I should have just went walking. And so, got the dogs out. Had to keep an eye on him because it's still dark out, and I'm afraid something in the woods might get him. So, I heard someone yesterday say that the most important day in your life is when you're born, of course. Because if you weren't born, you would not be here, right? And that the second most important day in your life is when you realize why you were born. And I thought to myself, have I answered that question yet? I think I have. Several times over the past 20 years. I think I've answered that several times. But, when it came down to it, I went 5 or 6 years ago and I read a few books to make sure what I was doing was something that I really liked doing. I wasn't quite sure. Because most people think that my job is I fix computers. And I guess in general, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, if somebody calls me, I got friends or family call me and say, I got a computer, it won't boot up, or somebody broke the screen, or something else about wrong with it, blah, blah, blah. Can you fix it? Yeah, I can fix it. That's not really what I do. I really write software. I write software for companies to help their employees make their job more efficient, to where they, in turn, the employees can have a job and the owners can make more money. In a high level view, that's pretty much what I do. Fix computers. I try to come up with the right analogy for this, and I don't want to at all compare myself to a doctor, really, but it's the only thing I could think of is me fixing someone's personal computer, whether it be the internet's not working, they have a virus, or just the hard drive failed. It'd be almost like asking a surgical oncologist if he can look at you because you have a cold, or because you have something going on with you know, a simple viral infection, something a family doctor would do. Can the neuro or surgical oncologist look at you and probably figure out what's wrong with you? Yeah. Does he really, that's really his job? And I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not just saying it's below my pay grade or below me. It's not what I really like to do, and I can charge a lot more money working on software than I can working on computers. But I do help people, usually help people locally that call me and need help with stuff like that, mostly out of courtesy. And I usually don't charge them by normal rate. But Boppy, where'd Boppy go? I can see a little white silhouette going across the yard over there. I probably ought to go check on him. Yeah, all that to say I better go check on Boppy. Okay, had to go let Boppy in. Now I gotta remember what I was talking about. I was talking about, yeah, so I did some searching several years ago, and I came to the conclusion that why I am here, I guess, my job, is I basically just help people. I like helping people. I like them help in any way, shape, or form, really. But the most I do is I help them through computers. So, yeah, I started thinking about that, and started thinking about, have you ever thought about, I'm sure everybody does, that's like the big, huge question. Why am I here? And I know you get different viewpoints from that. Different viewpoints why you're here, because there's some people that are monotheists and believe there is a creator who created all this, and there is a reason. There's a reason. Even if you don't believe in that, you don't believe in the God that, even though you don't believe in a God or the God, that there is a purpose for your life. And if you don't believe in that, then you're atheist. Or you may just be agnostic and be like, I don't know. I just don't know. But at least I know that I don't know, right? So at least you know that you don't know. Because we as humans, we like to have proof. We like to have proof of everything. And I think regardless of what everybody believes, nobody really knows. Nobody really knows how we got, why we're here, how we're created. It is really by faith that you believe what you believe. And there are things that I know God reveals himself in many ways. And, I know there's other people that believe in multiple gods, and there's all kinds of gods, but I don't know, I don't want to get all into that, but um, like I said before, if you could just look, if you could get a high level view, because we have telescopes, and get the whole view of our universe and how we are this tiny, tiny little bitty speck, just the Earth is. And then we as people are this tiny little speck on this Earth. It gives you a big view of how big the Creator is. And I don't believe all this just happened. But regardless of what you believe and why we're here, we all seem to have a moral code, and that's given to us by something. And people enforce those codes on us, and that's why we have government. And I'm glad I'm being privileged to live in the country we do, because you know our country was founded on Christianity, and the founders of our Constitution, and they had it right when they said that, you know, they hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by their Creator, and they all have unalienable rights to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or something like that. And regardless if you believe in a God or not, you can live in this country and you can believe what you want, you can speak what you want, and pretty much not get in trouble for it. So I know there's other countries. Ian's about ready to go to school. I've got to drive him down there. So I don't know. It's just the main question I was thinking today is why you are here. And if you've really thought about that question and really tried to answer that question, to be exact, if you really tried to answer that. And you know, I was singing the song the other day for some reason. Ian was in the car. I was in a hurry. I started singing that song. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. It says, all you gotta do is live and die. But I'm in a hurry and I don't know why. Is that true? We're just here to live and die. Or do you have a purpose? Are you just feel like you're going through life, get up, go to work, get home, get ready for the next day, and do it all over again, and then all over again, and then all over again, and then after so long, then you can stop and take a week's vacation and do what you really want to do? Why can't we just do what we really want to do? Do you hate your job, or do you like your job? Is there something else you'd rather do? And what's keeping you from doing that something else? Do you feel trapped by your finances? Did you get in over your head when you were younger and you just feel like you've been working your way out of it? Or what is it? I don't know. I feel like, you know, right now I could probably start anything and still be able to get by with life. We've been fortunate. We've been able to live off one income ever since the kids were little. And yeah, Tracy's done things here and there, side things to earn money to we did want to go on vacation, but we gave up a lot of things too that most people would consider necessities, like cable TV, like going on vacation 1 or 2 times a year for a week at a time. Yeah, we gave that up, but it was nice because Tracy was always here with the kids, and I didn't work all the time. There are times I had to work a lot, but I don't know, everything right now in our life seems to be going pretty well, and it's really, if I look back on it, it's the way our attitude and our outlook on life has changed, both mine and Tracy's. And it's that things don't really matter that much. Things don't really matter. Even the stuff we used to argue about, we still get in arguments. We still get in arguments close to, several times a week, maybe daily sometimes. But we know they don't matter. The outcome don't matter. And so we put it to bed really early. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling around in circles because I'm not sure what I was talking about, other than the question of why we're here, why you're here. Do you know that, why you're here? And can you answer that question? And when you answer that question, can you truly believe that is the right answer for yourself? And if it's not, why? And what's holding you back from doing whatever that you want to do that you think you would like and enjoy? Yeah, I know we'd all like to not work and stay home, win the lottery. Yeah. You know how many people's won the lottery and then their life went to because they tried to live like they thought they wanted to live, and that didn't work out too well for them. Most people with a lot of money, at least in America, you wouldn't know it. I mean, you know it to kind of an extent, but a lot of people that have a lot of money still work every day. They work probably more sometimes. I know some people that's what they like to do, is just work and make money. But I don't know, I've never been that driven to try to make a ton of money. It's just not my thing in life. So anyway, I need to get off here. It's got to be taking Ian to the bus, and my other truck that he usually takes is full of all my work stuff because I went up to a client yesterday, and I can't have him leaving that truck down there. I guess he's got to pick Eli up, and Eli can't get in there. So anyway, you go through your week this week. It's halfway there, halfway over. Think about that. Ask yourself, why was I born? Can I answer that? Am I living that, or am I striving towards that of why I was born? And if you aren't, what can you do to change that? So, I don't know. Not a hard question at all. Anyway, everyone have a good week. See you maybe the next video. Just until then, keep on keeping on.